There is a quiet power within you that you may have forgotten. It does not require money, success, approval, or perfect circumstances. It is available to you right now, exactly where you are. That power is gratitude. Gratitude is more than saying, "Thank you." It is a way of seeing your life. It is a gentle decision to notice what is already good, already beautiful, already working, even while other things are still unfolding. When you begin to practice gratitude sincerely, something inside you begins to change. Your thoughts become softer. Your heart becomes lighter. Your attention moves away from what is missing and begins to recognize what is present. So many of us have been taught to wait before we allow ourselves to feel grateful. We say, "I will be grateful when I have more money. I will be grateful when I find the right relationship. I will be grateful when my dreams come true. I will be grateful when everything finally makes sense." But what if gratitude is not the reward waiting at the end of the journey? What if gratitude is the energy that helps you move forward? You do not have to wait for life to become perfect before you appreciate it. You can be grateful for the breath moving through your body. You can be grateful for another morning. You can be grateful for the lessons that made you stronger, the people who helped you, the courage that carried you through difficult days, and even the parts of yourself that are still learning how to heal and grow. Begin with something small. Look around you and find one thing you appreciate. Perhaps it is a cup of tea, sunlight through a window, a peaceful moment, a loving friend, or simply the fact that you have another opportunity to begin again. Let yourself feel that appreciation rather than merely thinking about it. When you practice gratitude, you train your mind to search for blessings instead of constantly searching for problems. This does not mean ignoring difficulties. It means refusing to let difficulties become the only story you tell yourself. You can acknowledge what hurts and still be grateful for what remains. You can have unanswered questions and still trust that your life is unfolding. You can be healing and still love yourself. You can be growing and still honor how far you have already come. Gratitude teaches you to stop fighting every moment and begin meeting life with openness. Instead of saying, "Why is this happening to me?" you can gently ask, "What can this experience teach me?" Instead of constantly fearing the future, you can return to the present and say, "There is something here for me to appreciate." Your words matter. The thoughts you repeat become familiar pathways in your mind. So begin choosing words that support the life you desire. Say to yourself, "I am grateful for my life. I am grateful for every lesson that has helped me grow. I am grateful for the love I have received and the love I am learning to give myself. I am grateful for new possibilities. I am grateful that I am allowed to begin again." Do not say these words because you are trying to convince yourself of something you do not believe. Say them gently. Let them become seeds. A seed does not become a tree overnight. It simply needs care, patience, and nourishment. The same is true for your thoughts. Perhaps you have spent years criticizing yourself, expecting the worst, or focusing on everything that went wrong. Be patient with yourself as you create a new habit. You are not required to transform your entire life in one day. One grateful thought today can become two tomorrow. One loving affirmation can eventually replace an old pattern of self-doubt. And remember to include yourself in your gratitude. So often, we thank everyone and everything except ourselves. We appreciate others for what they do, yet criticize ourselves for what we have not accomplished. Today, turn that love inward. Be grateful for your strength. Be grateful for your resilience. Be grateful for the times you kept going when you wanted to give up. Be grateful for the younger version of yourself who did the best they knew how to do. You have survived every difficult day you have faced so far. That is worth honoring. Gratitude also helps you release the belief that you must control everything. You may not know how your next chapter will unfold, but you can trust yourself to meet it. You do not need every answer today. You only need to take the next loving step. When you wake each morning, before reaching for your worries, reach for gratitude. Say, "Thank you for this day. Thank you for another opportunity. Thank you for the life within me. Thank you for the possibilities I cannot yet see." And before you sleep, remember 3 things that brought you even a small moment of peace or joy. Let your final thoughts be gentle. Let your mind rest in appreciation rather than fear. Little by little, your inner world changes. And when your inner world changes, the way you experience your outer world changes too. Gratitude does not promise that every day will be easy. It gives you a different way to walk through the difficult days. It reminds you that even when one door closes, life can still hold countless possibilities. It reminds you that you are not defined by one mistake, one disappointment, one loss, or one chapter. You are still learning. You are still worthy. You are still here. And there is something deeply powerful about being able to look at your life and say, I may not have everything I want yet, but I am grateful for what I have, grateful for who I am becoming, and grateful for the possibilities ahead of me. Let gratitude become your daily practice, your quiet strength, your hidden power. Let it change the way you speak to yourself, the way you see your circumstances, and the way you welcome tomorrow. You do not need to wait for life to give you a reason to be grateful. Begin now. Begin with one breath, one thought, one moment. Say thank you for what is here, thank you for what is coming, and thank you to yourself for continuing forward. As you choose gratitude again and again, you may discover that the greatest transformation was never outside you. It was waiting quietly within you all along. There is another beautiful truth about gratitude. It changes the way you relate to yourself. When you become grateful for who you are, you stop treating yourself as a project that is always unfinished. You begin to understand that you are already worthy of love, kindness, patience, and peace. You do not have to become someone else to deserve a beautiful life. You do not have to reach a certain goal before you can appreciate yourself. You can love yourself while you are learning. You can honor yourself while you are healing. You can be grateful for yourself while you are still discovering who you are. Take a moment today and place your hand over your heart. Breathe slowly and say, "Thank you for carrying me this far." Think about everything you have experienced. There were days when you felt uncertain, days when you were disappointed, and days when you wondered if things would ever get better. Yet you continued. That deserves gratitude. Sometimes the greatest blessings are hidden inside experiences we once considered painful. A disappointment may have redirected you. A closed door may have protected you. A difficult relationship may have taught you the importance of boundaries and self-respect. A season of loneliness may have introduced you to your own inner strength. You may not understand every experience immediately. You may not see the purpose while you are going through it. But you can still choose to believe that your life is capable of bringing wisdom from every chapter. This does not mean you must be grateful for pain itself. You can simply be grateful for the strength, wisdom, clarity, and growth that can emerge from it. There is freedom in saying, I release the need to understand everything right now. I trust that life is teaching me something valuable. Gratitude also changes the way you receive abundance. When your mind is constantly focused on scarcity, you may overlook the abundance already surrounding you. You notice what you do not have, but forget to appreciate what you do. Look again. There may be love around you that you have stopped noticing because it has become familiar. There may be opportunities you once prayed for that are now part of your everyday life. There may be talents inside you that you have never fully recognized. Pause and appreciate them. When you appreciate what you have, you create space to recognize what is coming next. You become more present. You become more aware. You begin noticing possibilities that fear once hid from you. Make gratitude part of your language. Instead of saying, nothing is working, ask, what is working? Instead of saying, I have nothing, ask, what do I already have that I can appreciate? Instead of saying, my life will never change, say, my life is changing in ways I am still learning to see. Your mind listens to your words. Speak to yourself as you would speak to someone you deeply love. Tell yourself, I am grateful for my journey. I am grateful for every lesson. I am grateful for every new beginning. I am grateful that I can choose again. I am grateful that I am growing stronger every day. And when something wonderful happens, do not rush past it. Pause, feel it, receive it. Let yourself enjoy good moments without immediately worrying about when they will end. You are allowed to experience joy without fear. You are allowed to celebrate small victories. You are allowed to smile simply because today gave you one beautiful moment. This is how gratitude becomes a way of life. Eventually, you begin to realize that gratitude is not dependent on circumstances. It is a choice you carry within yourself. Even when the road is uncertain, you can find something to appreciate. Even when the future is unclear, you can be thankful for this moment. And perhaps that is the hidden power of gratitude. It brings you back to yourself. It reminds you that you are not powerless. You may not control everything that happens, but you can choose what you focus on, what you say to yourself, and what energy you bring into each day. So let today be a new beginning. Be grateful for your breath. Be grateful for your body. Be grateful for your lessons. Be grateful for your dreams. Be grateful for the people who have loved you. Be grateful for the people who taught you what you needed to learn. Be grateful for your past, but do not live there. Be grateful for your present and trust your future. Whisper to yourself, thank you. Thank you for this life. Thank you for another chance. Thank you for the strength within me. Thank you for the blessings I can see and the blessings I cannot yet see. Then move forward with an open heart. You may discover that life was not waiting for you to become perfect before it could become beautiful. There was beauty here all along. Gratitude simply teaches you how to see it. There is a moment when gratitude becomes more than a practice. It becomes a way of living. You begin to wake up and notice things you once overlooked. You notice the morning light. You notice the people who care about you. You notice the strength in your own heart. You notice that even after difficult seasons, you are still capable of hope. This awareness is powerful because your attention is one of the greatest gifts you possess. Whatever you repeatedly focus upon begins to occupy more space in your inner world. If you constantly focus on fear, fear becomes familiar. If you constantly focus on what is missing, lack becomes familiar. But when you intentionally focus on appreciation, peace, possibility, and love, these qualities begin to feel more natural. Gratitude does not require you to deny reality. You can acknowledge that something is difficult while still finding something beautiful within your life. You can say, "This is challenging, and I am grateful that I have the strength to face it." You can say, "I do not know what happens next, and I am grateful that I can take one step at a time." This is emotional freedom. You stop demanding that life give you certainty before you allow yourself to feel peaceful. You stop waiting for everything to be perfect before you give yourself permission to smile. You begin living now. And when you live in the present, you discover that this moment has more gifts than you realized. Perhaps you have been waiting for a major breakthrough. Believe